Hey, how's it going, guys? So we're back with another Star Citizen video. If you're new channel, welcome. This one is by Morphologis, so shout out and credit goes to Morphologis as usual for his great reviews on the ships, like breaking down to the interior design and the flaws and the strengths and weaknesses of it. So this one is called the Redeemer Gunship, insane firepower. Now, I don't remember the Redeemer Gunship. Maybe this one's a bit new to me, but insane firepower. Alone, just those two words really caught my attention, so that's why I saved this video, and I'm really curious to see what this gunship is all about. So without anything else, let's just jump right into it.
Near the end of each year, Star Citizen has a ship sale that often introduces new ways to deplete your bank account, and this year is no different. Vehicles like the Anvil Spartan APC offer a cool new way to transport your troops to infested colonies. And cool ships like the Ares Starfighter Ion break the meta. I mean, offer a cool way to kill big ships. But those aren't the focus of today's video. No. Today, instead, I want to talk about this ship, the Redeemer.
Damn, look at that thing. It's got guns on the top, guns on the bottom, another gun at the bottom, guns on the side. Wow. I want it.
An insane ship that I've been looking forward to because I see it as a sort of mini Hammerhead. I'll take you for a quick tour, but then I'm going to show you why this is the gunship you want to choose when you want to make the baddies go boom extra fast. Just like how today's video sponsor NordVPN can make baddies snooping on your activities go poof from seeing what you're doing for yearable discounts on a 2-year plan, money back guarantee.
All right, let's go.
All right, so I got to get this out.
Ooh. The white version also looks pretty cool as well. Damn. Oh, by the way, this is a 9-minute video, so it's going to be a little bit short.
All right, so I got to get this out of the way right away. I'm actually unable to put together an architect reviews right now because I'm out of the country on a trip to see my family after around 2 years of not being able to go back. So while I'm really happy to be back, unfortunately that means that I'm unable to capture any new super high quality footage with my gaming rig back home. But I was able to record some footage before I left, including some amazing battles I got into doing the Arlington gang missions with...
Hey, I understand. Right now, I don't even know when's the next time I'll be able to see my dad. He's out of the country as well. So I do understand his situation. But I mean, he's working, he's putting in a lot of effort and still making time to go see his family. So he's doing a great job. So even though if he doesn't get to the brand new ships quickly, doesn't really matter. As long as he puts in the work and he's able to balance out YouTubing and what he has in his personal life, it's fine.
With the Armco community, which is an amazing community that I run with 2 other YouTubers. So if you guys are interested, definitely check that out in the description below. All right, but anyway, the Redeemer. If you guys don't know, this ship was actually designed by 4 members of the community in the next great Starship competition that CIG hosted some years ago. They won $30,000.
So this wasn't created by developers or anything. This was just created by 4 people in the community. Wow, man, they're really creative. But clearly they're like firepower too.
And some of them got recruited to work for CIG to complete this ship, which we now have in our hands.
Wow.
And what's really cool is that they actually retained a lot of the design cues from the original proposal, like the Nutcracker engines, which I find to be really, really cool, and the overall elongated, very sleek shape of the ship itself. And probably most importantly, it still retains its 2 size 6 turrets with 2 size 5 weapons.
That ball turret on the bottom of the ship, it kind of reminds me of, those ball turrets that the B-12 bombers or something like that that was used in World War II. Because I do remember when those bombers were going on bombing runs, they had multiple turrets, 1 at the top, 2 on the sides, and 1 at the bottom. They did have a ball turret, and I'm sorry if I said the wrong bomber, but however, you know which bomber I'm talking about. That was used in World War II.
Each, and 2 remote turrets, each sporting size 3 weapons, making it one of the most powerful ships that you can get in the game for a crew of around 5.
Oh, so it takes 5 people to operate that.
Stepping onto the interior, one of the striking differences between this and the concepted ship is that there's no drop seats on the first deck near the ramp. And I think this has to do with A, the modules that are pre-made for a lot of the Aegis ships not being able to fit in the upper deck, but I also think it's B because the balance of the ship was a little bit too weird, because they do have a lot of dropships already, and Aegis has the Vanguard dropship variant, the Hoplite, so it probably would have made little sense to make another one roughly the same size. Still though, it does have some seats for some Marines or for passengers, so you still can do it, it's just not as convenient for them to get out of the ship. Now, if you want to access some of the turrets, you have to go to either the rear of the ship, where you can have access to the top turret. You can also access some of the modules back here that you can repair in the future once they get these things fully physicalized. And then, of course, you've got the lower front turret, which is directly on the way to the cockpit or bridge, which is flanked just to the rear of it by a left and right seat, which can operate the 2 remote turrets on the rear and front nose of the ship. But let's get to flying.
All right, here we go.
So if you were curious, the Redeemer handles about just as well as you would have expected. While the Redeemer has a lot of thrust to be able to get you from point A to B pretty quickly, you're not going to be able to turn super well. Ultimately, it's a heavily armored gunship, and it's going to behave that way. And I'm glad that CIG made it so, because it's already pretty OP when you've got it fully manned. If it were pretty good by itself with no gunners, that would be unfortunate for its balance.
Okay, so sounds like that is the trade-off. It has a lot of firepower, but however, the maneuver mobility is a lot less. Oh well. I mean, there's got to be flaws in everything.
And I think that's something that you really need to keep in mind with the Redeemer if you plan on flying it or buying it. It's a ship that requires a crew. If you fly it on your own, you're likely just to get yourself killed or not to be very effective in any fight. But what you're probably curious about is just how effective it is when it's fully manned. Well, here's our first target in the Arlington Gang mission, which eventually leads to an Idris. In this particular mission, we were tasked with trying to find and destroy a Vanguard piloted by one of the members of the Arlington Gang. And if you don't know, the Vanguard's actually a very tanky, heavy fighter. But in the case of going up against a Redeemer, well, let's just say you probably want to stay away.
Nice.
Next, after my gunners cleaned up some of the stragglers, we moved on to the next target, which is a Retaliator. It's a long-range bomber with 6 size 9 torpedoes, each of which can take us out in a single shot, and 5 turret hardpoints, which put up quite a fight. What's more is that it is one of the tankiest ships in the game for some reason, making it normally a pretty long slugfest for lesser vessels. But the Redeemers being fully manned, well, you'll see.
So it's just a flying tank. Dang, dude, look. I hate to be on the end of those barrels. He's just getting he's getting a beating.
Also, yes, I did just hit myself with my own size 3 missiles. I think this is a latency issue because I usually run with over a 200 ping, living in Taiwan. But when you can use the missiles, they're pretty freaking effective. Which was exactly what I needed to soften up our next target, the Hammerhead. Things are stepping up here, and this is the other big heavy gunship in the Star Citizen universe. Normally we wouldn't stand a chance, but with 2 of these things going up against a single...
I do have a video saved by Morphologis. I forgot what it was called, but it has the word Hammerhead in it, so I guess that's the ship that he's talking about. So I'll be checking that out too soon. I mean, soon too.
Hammerhead? Well, unfortunately... the Queen of the Black's been dethroned this time around.
Whoa, that was a bug.
But finally, it's time for the main event, the Idris, which is a massive capital ship with a keel-mounted size 10 railgun capable of taking us out in a single shot. Luckily, we caught it with its pants down just a bit here because its shields weren't fully charged, but still, check out just how fast we take this thing out.
Man, that thing is just getting shot. And that's 2 of them too, so that's why it's a little bit faster. Damn, how much ammo? Bro, it's still going. That's a tough ship. Oh, looks like you got it.
So if you guys like this video and you
Wow,
want to see
that's-
more, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button to show your support. Otherwise, if you are looking for a good VPN and you want to support me, you can also head on over to nordvpn.com/morphologis, where you can check out that 2-year plan deal with an extra month free. See you next time.
Okay, so that was a short video, but it was really great, and I really like the gunship. I mean, that many guns on there, it already caught my attention. But at the end there, he says, look how fast we took out that Idris. If that's considered fast, then the Idris is probably one of the most durable ships there are in Star Citizen, because that thing held its own for more than a minute, at least. I mean, I didn't time it, but it took a while just to destroy it. So that was really great to watch, and another great review by Morphologis. So shout out and credit goes to him as always. And I don't know what ship to take a look next, but I mean, like, I do have a list, but I just don't know which one to look. Maybe the Anvil correct? Because I did see the ship commercial and it really did catch my attention. Or maybe the Crusade Hercules Starlifter, or the Hammerhead. Actually, I might check out the Hammerhead next, because he did mention it in this video. So that's all I got for today. So thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, because I really did. Hit that notification bell so you know when I drop the next video. And also shout out to all my members, subscribers, viewers. You guys are amazing. You guys are the reason why this channel keeps on going. Thank you so much for that. So with anything else, I'll see you guys next time.